I am at the TWA Hotel. I know that because it says it right here. And the TWA Hotel, if you watch the other videos, is the only hotel at JFK. All these years this airport's been here, never had a hotel. I am gonna take you to a special place that is pretty awesome. Pre-COVID, this was really neat. I was actually here the week that this hotel opened. There's one of the guest rooms right there. My room's up there somewhere. This is the new section. This is the actual new hotel. This is an old TWA terminal. And TWA operated an aircraft called the Lockheed Super Connie, Super Constellation. This tube that you're looking at right here, this white tube, goes from the terminal to what used to be satellites where you would board your airplane. But what is really spectacular is this. Come on, TWA Hotel. This is pretty freaking cool. That ahead of me is a 4-engined Lockheed Super Constellation, which was pretty amazing in its day. With 4 big turboprop, actually 4 big, are they turboprops? I gotta look at those a little closer. I'll let you know as I get a little closer, but check this out, the runway. A little simulated runway. And the TWA Hotel, I guess through the winter, had a skating rink. It's not filled with ice right now, but this is literally the ramp side of the TWA Hotel, of the TWA Terminal. It's been here since the mid-60s. This is a Super Constellation. Lockheed, like I said. And when the hotel opened, this was a bar. Because of COVID, of course, that had to be shut down for now. But what's really cool is that most people don't get a chance to experience like being this close to an airplane this size. I mean, I do because I'm a pilot for an airline, but a lot of people, because of security, don't get to see this. And I mean, you can touch it. The gear doors, massive gear bay. And you get to just explore on your own without anybody hassling you. Show your ID and make sure you go through security, and you know, because it's not a flying airplane, but it's a great exhibit. It's really well restored. And these propellers, huge. Huge. So this is a turboprop. I know that because turboprop meaning it's a jet with a propeller stuck on the front of it. There can be piston engines in there, but this one, I think because of the exhaust, I should have done a little research, but I can take a fairly good guess that these are jet props. Again, meaning that it's basically a jet with a propeller instead of a fan stuck up in the front. And when this opened, you can see there was a bar in the back here, and you could sit up there inside the fuselage as if you were taking a flight, have a drink, sit there and kind of chillax. But you get to touch, you get to feel, you get to see things that you wouldn't normally see in an airplane this size these days. Let's put it that way. These propellers, it's maybe hard for you maybe to realize how big they are. We're talking at least 5 feet each propeller, and the propellers actually rotate. They rotate like this, depending on the mode of flight that they're in. So it's a very complex thing with the propeller versus a jet engine, which is very simple. And what a cool tri-tail. 1, 2, and there's of course one on the other side. And they have loading, like baggage loading here, like they're actually loading it up. But check this out. Come on now. They're gonna clean this lens just a bit. Maybe a little bit more. Hold on. It's a little better. Anyway, please come visit the TWA Hotel. If you're not staying here, that's fine. It's at JFK. If you've got a few hour layover, come on by and just check it out. Check out the Super Connie. Check out the terminal. But if you do have some time, stay in one of the rooms there. Not paying me to say this, I promise. I paid for my room tonight. But this is really a cool place where you can get close to a really neat, iconic old airliner. An iconic old terminal that's been really well restored. Kind of feel like you're in the 50s. Excuse me, 60s. 60s. It's kind of like being in the Brady Bunch a little bit. The Brady Bunch is taking a trip. Now, when this was built, this airplane was on its way out, in all fairness. And the 707 was pretty much the staple airplane. So, this airplane may be a little older for this terminal, but they did have them here. But that airplane gave way to the much bigger jet-powered Boeing 707, which we're all somewhat familiar with. Anyway, that has been the TWA ramp, hotel, JFK, Super Connie, Lockheed right there. Thanks for watching.